Hello. I know this video has been a little time coming. I wanted to get the first few battle reports to you before starting on this. In the intro to the David campaign, I briefly mentioned the head-to-head campaign system I've been working on. This video covers the basics of those rules, so it will be easier for you to follow along the overall campaign. This video will be a little rules heavy, so I fully understand if you want to skip it and continue with the battle reports. One quick note before we get into the campaign rules. We are also using a house rule of card initiative system instead of the dice system for the games. In the card initiative system, unit movement and firing is done by a command deck of cards. Units move as their cards are drawn. Once all movement is done, attacks are done by shuffling the deck and weapons fire done the same way. Each unit firing, damaging, and heat by when their card is drawn. All piloting/conscience rolls are made the next time a unit card is drawn. As I mentioned in the intro video, the head-to-head system is based on Catalyst's Chaos Campaign Warpoint system. In the instance of the David campaign, both sides agreed to the standard rules as found in the Total Warfare book, intro-level technology for now, and allowing mechs, combat vehicles, and infantry. For the time being, we are avoiding aircraft and dropships, though this may change as we test the system. We are also not charging for healing crew injuries. It is assumed that any surviving unit heals at the end of the campaign turn. So first we need to understand what a war point and what a supply point is. A war point is a value given to a player representing their overall health and assets in a campaign sense. What specific assets these include, cash, prestige, luck, contacts, etc., does not really matter. Mechanically, these points are used to choose mission tracks and declare victory. Supply points are a similar value that allow the purchase, upkeep, and advancement of units within the player's force. Again, the specifics of these assets don't matter, only that they are available to the player's unit. War points can be converted to supply points. Since this campaign is set in late secession wars, the conversion is 1 war point provides 10 supply points. However, supply points cannot be converted into war points. In this campaign, there is no war point debt. If a player ends a campaign turn with negative war points, they lose. So how does this all work? First, each side secretly picks 2 forces, one to attack, one to defend, and a single mission track. Most missions have a cost in war points to choose the mission. Generally speaking, the larger the mission track cost, the higher the potential reward. Each player uses their attacking force in their chosen track and their defend force in the mission their opponent chose. Each turn past the first campaign turn uses the following. For the first turn of this campaign, we agreed to allow war points to supply points to be converted and spent in Phase 5, mostly because we messed up. Further campaign turns will follow the standard campaign turn. Since this campaign uses only intro tech, these are the rules for purchasing, rearming, and repairing units. In addition to purchasing and repairing hardware, personnel must also be purchased. Here are the details on hiring a mech warrior, the crew for a combat vehicle, or an infantry platoon. Unit improvement is handled at the cost of 10 supply points for gunnery or 8 for piloting/anti-infantry skill. To upgrade a skill, the unit must have been in combat during that campaign turn. A skill can only be upgraded once per campaign turn. I am tracking the campaign choices in spreadsheets. Here is an example of the campaign turn 1 spreadsheet at the beginning of turn 1 and at the end of turn 1. I hope you have enjoyed this more in-depth look at how the head-to-head David campaign works. Thank you for watching my channel, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the campaign and the battle reports that are to come.